So guys, if you've seen some of my other videos going over the Edge of Fate expansion, you probably know by now that I really want a new subclass within this next expansion, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over all the proof that we have in-game that this new subclass actually exists. Now, obviously I can't mention a new subclass without talking at least briefly about the leak that happened a while ago now. I believe this was posted on a dev's ArtStation account, and I can't remember if it was proven to be fake or not, but it was the first real hint that a new subclass could be on the way, so I just wanted to quickly mention it here at the beginning. Plus, Strand was leaked in a very similar way, so this leak does have some believability behind it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a leaked ArtStation like video showing off a brand new trans matte effect, and it just so happened that the person's character had a red subclass UI element to it. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk the first bit of real proof that we can take a look at in game that a third darkness subclass actually exists. So if you go into the Vow of the Disciple raid and head to the first encounter, inside one of the side rooms you'll find a piece of artwork on the back of that wall, and on it has 3 different coloured shapes, one green one, a blue one, and finally a yellow or orange one. The blue and green could easily represent both Stasis and Strand respectively, and the yellow one could either be an element that is yet to be seen, or the one that Rolk uses himself within this raid, Resonance. Now, in my opinion, yellow is too similar to orange, which we already have as solar for our subclass elements, so I'm looking at this more as a placeholder colour and not the actual colour meant to represent this next subclass. This idea is further proven when we take a look at the next bit of proof, that being inside of the Veil containment mission. If you go directly underneath the Veil or just look at the room via the observation window, you can easily see that the room is split into 3 different coloured sections. One side is painted blue, another side is green, and the final side is painted red. This is our first indication that this new subclass element will in fact be of a red coloration, and leads us very nicely into our next bit of in-game proof. Now, if you've played through all of Episode 1 Echoes, you'll probably be able to place these different coloured rocks within the helm, and just by looking at all 7 of them, you can quite easily see what these rocks are meant to potentially represent. As you can see, we have 3 rocks on both the right and left sides, with then a much larger rock in the middle. And if you look more at the actual colour of these rocks, you can see that the ones on the left could represent our light subclasses, Void, Solar and Arc. The middle rock could represent the Prismatic subclass, and the 3 on the right could easily represent Stasis, Strand, and whatever this third darkness subclass could be. And wouldn't you know it, the third rock on the right side just so happens to have a little bit of a red coloration to it. This is now perfectly matching the 3 colours that we see in Veil Containment, and is our first sign of cohesion with the 2 colours that already represent our existing darkness subclasses, and this yet to be named third. Now that is all the proof in game that we can look at, but there is one more copium filled source that we can look at. If we go and look at the most recent teaser for the Edge of Fate expansion, in the final 3 seconds there is potentially a little tease that this red subclass could not only exist, but also is coming potentially with the Edge of Fate expansion. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Red, how the heck does anything within this short clip even begin to hint at a new subclass? Well, if you take a look at the edges of this scene, you can begin to see little bits of red coursing through the surrounding space. Now, this is by far the biggest stretch when it comes to this idea of a new subclass, but the fact that the colour red is even here is enough of a sign for me to at least bring it to your guys' attention. Now, this could easily be just a design choice to make the scene look more interesting, but either way, I'm saying it's a tease, and if it's not, I'll happily die on this hill. But that's just me. Do you guys think we could end up seeing a new potential red darkness subclass with the Edge of Fate expansion, or do you think it's just all copium at this point? Either way, I'm very excited to see what gets revealed on the 6th of May, and hope that it's able to excite people not only for the next expansion, but also for the potential future as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one.